కనిపించావు మై మరచిపోయాను అందాలతో నన్నే తూట్లు పొడి చేసావు. సో ఈ సాంగ్ ఎంత స్పెషల్ నేను ప్రత్యేకంగా చెప్పనవసరం లేదు. సో ఇంతటి ప్రత్యేకమైన సాంగ్ని పాడిన ప్రత్యేకమైన సింగర్ ఈరోజు మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు. ఆయన తన సుస్వర గాత్రంతో సంగీత దిగ్గజం ఏఆర్ రెహమాన్ గారిని మెప్పించారు. ఆయనకంటూ ఒక ప్రత్యేక స్థానాన్ని ఏర్పరచుకున్నారు. 2006లో నేషనల్ అవార్డుని సైతం గెలుచుకున్నారు. సో ఆయనే నరేష్ అయ్యర్ గారు. సో ఈ దసరా రోజున ఎన్నో సూపర్ డూపర్ హిట్ సాంగ్స్ని మనకు అందించిన మన సింగర్ నరేష్ అయ్యర్ మనతో పాటే ఉన్నారు. సో వారితో మాట్లాడే ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. హలో నరేష్ అయ్యర్ గారు, బాగున్నారా?
బాగున్నాను.
Wow, that's so sweet. Firstly, thank you so much for giving this opportunity. I'm seriously glad.
No, it's my pleasure also, and a big thanks to Vanitha TV for having invited me for this wonderful session. Thanks.
Yeah, so happy Dussehra.
Same to you, and to all the viewers of Vanitha TV, a happy Dussehra from me.
Thank you so much. Meeru and me family Dussehra ela celebrate cheskuntaru?
In my playback days, I used to perform for Navratris.
Okay.
There in Mumbai or wherever. And that's how it used to be. And generally we used to be at home. A small lunch puja. Or some puja and all those things. That's all. But otherwise, generally it comes along with the Navaratri. So it's like a celebration of 9 to 10 days where you go or you play dandiya or you garba and things like that.
Yes.
Or either I'm part of the singing thing or maybe once in a while you go out and play and that's all.
Wow. So 41 years of journey. Which Dussehra is so special for you? Which year?
That is very difficult to tell, but maybe I think the years when I was part of the performance for dandiyas and stuff, so it's always like 9 days of continuous celebration, with your friends.
Yes.
Aap jaoge, aap perform karoge, everyone is happy and you're also dancing. So together it's like when you share the happiness with everyone, when I'm on stage and when I'm singing and when you see the happiness where people are dancing and enjoying, I think those are the best times.
Okay. Yeah. So on screen we used to see, right? So you look so active, so intense. So usually you're an active person or
I don't know, but it's more like I like to keep a balance, not becoming hyperactive on one side and at the same time not lazy also. Sometimes I'm lazy. It's a mix. But yeah, definitely I believe in taking care of your health.
Okay.
So some activity like working out for some time, or even if I'm not able to follow something consistently, at least go for a walk or something has to be done to keep your body active. And that kind of definitely helps because maybe as you age, if you start becoming more redundant and lazy, then I think problems start coming. So
Correct.
It has to be like maybe as you grow older, if you're able to keep yourself active, it will keep you healthy for the next definitely at least 20-25 years.
But sometimes you may miss your sleep, right? To record songs per day, 2 or 3. So that times how you manage?
See, as much as possible, I try to space it out. Unless it's really necessary or very, very urgent that some recording has to be done. At that time, just push yourself a little bit and do your best. Since I don't do it regularly, so pushing yourself once in a while, it's okay.
Okay.
But then if it becomes a regular process where you're consistently pushing yourself at the cost of your sleep and health, then I don't know where it will take you. You might land up in some trouble also.
Correct.
So, say even maybe if you've worked for, say continuously you've been working at the cost of your sleep and whatever, I think it's better to give it a break in between at least. Say for at least 2-3 days, just take your normal course and so on, and then maybe you can get back. But I think overall, if you're always training, then it might land up in some health. You might land up in some health trouble.
Correct. That time, have you convinced the music directors and all?
Fortunately, I think most of the, not, I think all of them till now, with whomever I've got to work, they've been very kind and they have that understanding. So, you can just, because it's anyway, you're talking to them on a genuine note, that, and it is only so that you do well at the recording. So that is how I tell them that if I'm really tired and not able to, so I would just request them, maybe can we do it tomorrow or something. And most of the time it's not a problem, but very rarely sometimes they need to submit, they need to give a track
immediately
on that day itself. In which case, okay, I'll just tell them still, I'm not totally, I'm a bit tired, but we'll see what we can do, and maybe we just go ahead and do our best, make the session as joyful, with lot of enthusiasm. We try our best, and say if something goes here and there, we can always maybe re-record that portion a little bit later, maybe a day or two later, something like that.
Correct. So coming to your personal life, sir, born and brought up ante ekkadani cheptaru?
Born and brought up everything in Mumbai. That is where I did my schooling, college, everything. So completely born and brought up from Mumbai, but my native is from, that is Palakkad, Kerala. That's my nativity.
Okay.
But born and brought up everything totally from Mumbai.
Okay. So what about your family?
It's a small family of, like, of course, my parents, my appa, amma, and then I have a younger sister.
Okay.
Her name is Nisha, and Amma's name is Radha, and Appa's name is Shankar. So, a small family.
Small and sweet family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you are a chartered accountant, right?
No. I was studying for chartered accountancy.
Okay.
I think towards the end of my college, or just a year later, the music thing happened.
How it happened? And
well, nowadays there are so many reality shows. So
Correct.
back then, alongside the Indian Idol one, Channel V had launched its Super Singer.
Correct.
So it was hosted by Adnan Samiji. I had taken part in that contest, and in fact I was pushed out of my house from mother.
From your childhood, you're interested to sing?
Yeah, I mean, I used to sing. Maybe I don't know whether I wanted to make a career out of it then. That I don't know. But I used to sing. I used to enjoy singing, and I used to be more into sports.
So which sport you like?
Cricket and table tennis. So those are the things. So for that I had actually, so I had never completely taken up music. Then I wanted to get into sports at that time, at that age. But maybe by the time I was like 19 or 20, the interest in music came back in a very big way.
Okay.
After that, I started taking it up, and maybe music was still not looked upon as a secure career.
Correct.
So everyone needed to, now the times are different. The acceptance has changed. People are more open to take up other careers apart from, say educationally whatever you're qualified to do. So those days, like, it was like, okay, I wanted to become a chartered accountant, and meanwhile also pursue music and then see where it goes. That's how it was. That's what I had thought of.
Okay.
But then the music thing happened before that. So chartered accountancy remained.
Yes. So can you please sing a song for us, like which you sang in reality show, right?
There is a song by Euphoria. It's a band by Palas Sen. It's a very popular song. Dum, pichak dum, pichak dum dum, pichak dum, dum, pichak dum, pichak dum dum. और मेरी धड़कन गारे, चांद के है संग सितारे, हे और मेरी धड़कन गारे, चांद के है संग सितारे, साथ रहते हैं वो सारे, मैं अकेला रे, खिल खिलाती है वो नदियाँ, नदियाँ में है एक नैया, नैया का मैं हूँ खिवैया, क्यों अकेला रे, अब आ भी जा, अब ना शर्मा, क्या तेरा मेरा नाता रे, तुम जो मेरी मैं तुम्हारा, छोटा सा संसार हमारा, आगे जाने राम क्या होगा.
Wow. Actually, I'm controlling myself because my heart is dancing inside.
Oh, thank you. I
Very
mean, it's a
nice.
beautiful song. You should even see it. It's, I mean, in those days, 15 years back, or
Back.
15, 16 years back, one of the most popular independent albums.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great,
it's
great.
called Dhoom. They're a
Okay.
beautiful, wonderful band called
Super.
Euphoria.
Super,
Yeah.
super. Have you felt, and in front of A.R. Rahman sir, you have sung this song, so how you felt at the time?
As I was saying before, like when I taken part in that reality contest called Super Singer, by God's grace, I could reach the top 25.
Oh, great.
That is when like Rahman sir came in as a judge there.
Okay.
So at that time, I think most of us were very excited and
Nervous too.
also at the same time. We all have grown up listening to his music and we have
Correct.
enjoyed his music so much, and we have so much love, respect and reverence for him. The pressure was also there to kind of, you have to give your best and so on. So I think, I don't know, say beyond a point, it's like, jo hoga hoga bas, do your best and so on. See, 25 of us performed, so a few were selected and a few were rejected also. So I was one of the rejected ones at that time. We all thought, okay, it's over, whatever. But then what they did is, they understood that, okay, if they have come into the top 25 means overall they have performed consistently. That's the reason they are in the 25.
Correct.
So they listened to all our sessions till this stage, till this particular stage, and they understood that it is maybe because of the nervousness or something they are not able to do it at this moment. So they just kind of chose a few the contestants from the 25, the rejected ones, whom they felt that okay, maybe they could do better.
Wow.
So they kind of gave all of us one more opportunity to just sing whatever you like,
Great.
not what they like.
Correct.
In that, each of us, I don't know how many of us, though maybe 6 of us or 8 of us, we kind of again performed, and that is when all these things kind of happened.
Great. Great. So the rejected one did very magical.
The second opportunity, getting a second opportunity itself is a very lucky thing to happen.
Of course.
So if you don't give your best still, then you are at fault.
Correct.
So I think everyone did what they could at that time.
So you believe in luck, right?
Not really. That is the only thing which is under your control,
Okay.
or which you can kind of, if you keep that consistent, mostly I think things do go right for you.
Correct. And I don't think so, but I just ask you, did you ever feel a low period of time in your career?
I don't know, because it's been more or less balanced for me.
Okay.
It's never been like high or too low or whatever. But these times happen with everyone. Sometimes what happens is maybe we can hit a low, it can happen. But it is maybe to just change your perspective. Say if you are somewhere, maybe whatever, an imagined high, and maybe today you're low or something. I think it's like a polarity which ups and downs keep coming. So overall, are you able to be stable when you're high and when you're low, or whatever it is? But it shouldn't matter again, as long as you're willing to learn. Okay, why did I land up here? And then again keep working on it. Sometimes I think a lot of people, maybe when they are in difficult situations, they have risen higher.
Correct.
Because maybe they learned something from there and then they applied it consistently. Maybe they become more stronger, more wiser, and maybe sometimes when you learn a lesson even say when it's a low cycle or something, you can rise higher than what you thought was high. You know, maybe you were here, after going low you can even reach here, who knows.
Yes.
So it's up to you how
You are the best
kind of,
example.
that I
Sitting
don't
in
know.
front of me.
No, I
Seriously,
think it's
you're
about
best
being
example.
stable. That's all. I mean, it's not easy. I would never say it's easy because when you say these things, a lot of people, I mean, they can come to a thing like, you don't know what I go through. Yes, fair enough. I might not know. But none of us have a choice that way.
Correct.
Whatever the situation, try your best to learn and do what you can. So if you're able to do it, then all good.
Correct. So, in between 2006 and 7, you won National Award for Best Male Singer. So, can you please sing a song for us?
First of all, like it was, I cannot say whether it's a dream come true because I never dreamt of it also that way.
Oh.
I never thought, okay, you know, it was my first song, so I never thought, you know, it would receive so much love and appreciation from
Correct.
everyone. Big thanks to A.R. Rahman sir. I have to say this because he was the one who, you know, got me from the reality show and trusted in my ability, and more than that always encouraged me to do better. So I, you know, I definitely owe it to him and the entire team of Rang De Basanti, like Rakesh Om Prakash Mehra sir, the director of the movie, Prasoon Joshi sir, Rahman sir, and the entire team for trusting in me. Otherwise it wouldn't have happened. So many people involved.
Correct.
ऐसाला ओ अभी अभी हुआ यके की आग है मुझ में कहीं हुई सुबह मैं जल गया सूरज को मैं निगल गया रूबरू रोशनी रूबरू रोशनी hey
Great. Yes. So, any other song like regarding devotional, Dussehra special song?
राम मंत्रव जबिसु हे मनुजा 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 राम मंत्रव जबिसु
Wow. Like so many positive vibes coming from. Thank you. And yes, but few singers later on became music composers too. So
Yeah.
don't you ever think on that way?
Never thought on it on a serious note. I can, you know, play a little bit of, you know, keyboards, but maybe not now.
In future?
I don't know. It depends how I feel about it or whatever, you know. If it works well and whether if I'm able to handle the pressure what a composer goes through,
Okay.
and if I'm able to give it that kind of you know, time and energy with full dedication, then maybe that's all.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We'll wait for that. Yes. So, A.R. Rahman sir, మీకు లైఫ్ ఇచ్చారు. సో వన్ వర్డ్ అబౌట్ హిమ్ అంటే ఏం చెప్తారు?
It's very tough to describe in one word. Maybe I'll say 2-3 words.
ఓకే.
I think mainly maybe he's a pioneer in introducing new talent and gives them the opportunity to, you know, do well. that is there. And another thing is, three things, yeah, two more things. And the way he handles himself. He's handling so much work, doing so much work, say maybe in Tamil, Hindi, Telugu, Malayalam, even in Hollywood. So each of these industries and each of these movies or whatever he's doing, it demands different things.
Okay.
So the way he handles and keeps himself, calm and composed. So that's really very inspiring. And one more thing, I think it's more like when he came out with Roja, it was a complete change of sound and music. It inspired a lot of people. Maybe I can say the way he adapts according to times.
Yeah.
Times change, the taste of people changes.
Correct.
A lot of things change. So the way he adapts himself,
Yes.
I think that is a phenomenal quality. Because when it comes to maybe a movie, so many people have put in their effort, their time, their energy, their dedication. So since you are also part of it, okay, how do I contribute to it in a very positive way? So that adaptation is amazing, the way he adapts. Yeah.
Maybe he is focusing on audience pulse.
Yeah,
Extremely.
of course he has that kind of experience also.
Correct.
But every now and then this challenge is always there for most of the artists, at least, that according to times it's important to, because if you're rigid with something, then you might get stuck.
Oh no. Yes.
So I think it's, like I said, maybe it's better to be with a open heart and mind. Maybe others are willing to try you in different ways, but you could still be closed. If you are closed within, then it will not happen.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So excluding Rahman sir, with whom you have a very close association?
Not like that. Maybe I would say I have a good and cordial relation with each of them. I mean, maybe a few other composers for whom I've sung. It's like Harris Jarasan is there, then Iman, D. Iman.
Yeah.
Then Telugu, I've sung a lot for Mickey J. Meyer. He's a very relaxed chap, so we have a good time when we sing, and he's very particular about what kind of tone he wants, and it's been fun. And then, of course, even with Devi Shri, then Gopi Sundar, he's there. Which each of them, you just have a good, nice, cordial, loving and harmonious relationship. So then, it becomes nice to, it becomes a pleasant experience to work with each of them. And they inspire you in their own way. They trust you so much. So that kind of, they know how to take out the best from you.
Yes.
So it's a learning experience with each one of them.
సో నరేష్ గారు, ఇప్పుడు నేను మ్యూజిక్ కంపోజర్స్ పేర్లు చెప్తాను. సో ఒక్కొక్క మ్యూజిక్ కంపోజర్ నుంచి వాళ్ళ కంపోజిషన్లో మీరు పాడిన ఒక్కొక్క సాంగ్ పాడాలి. ఓకే,
యా.
ఐల్ స్టార్ట్ విత్ ఏఆర్ రెహమాన్ సార్, ఆఫ్ కోర్స్. సో ఆయన కంపోజిషన్లో సాంగ్.
నెల నెలవాడు కాడిగి నెలవంకల గుడి కడదామా, నా పొదరింటికి వేరే అతిథులురా తరమా, తుమ్మిద తేనులు తేలే నీ మదిలో చోటిస్తావా, నే ఒదిగే ఎదపై ఎవరో నిదురించా తరమా, నీవు సంద్రము చేరే గలగల పారే నది తెలుసా, ప్రేమించే ప్రేమవా ఊరించే ఊహవా, ప్రేమించే ప్రేమవా పువ్వల్లే పుష్పించే నేనా అడిగా నన్ను నేనే నీవే హృదయం అన్నదే ప్రేమించే ఊరించే ఊహవా.
Amazing, heart touching. Yeah, one more music composer, our DSP Devisri Prasad.
అరరే ఎక్కడ 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 నా ప్రాణం, ఈ ప్రశ్నకు నువ్వేలే సమాధానం. అరెరే ఎక్కడ 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 నా ప్రాణం, ఈ ప్రశ్నకు నువ్వేలే సమాధానం. మాటల్లే మరిచే సంతోషం, పాటల్లే మరింది ప్రతిక్షణం. ఎక్కడ 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 నా ప్రాణం, ఈ ప్రశ్నకు నువ్వేలే సమాధానం.
Wow. Actually, he's a hero searching for his heart.
Okay.
So, heroine is the answer for that.
Oh, like that. Okay.
You didn't even get the meaning of a song, right? But how it's all.
No, it's important to know the meaning, especially when you don't know the language and so on. Even if you know the language, it's better you understand. But then I think beyond that, it is more like okay, you just get the basic idea, go with the natural feel and tune of the song, and of course the composer is always there to guide you whether you're going in the right direction as far as your, say, the energy, your pronunciation, your expression. It's very important not to over emote as well.
Yeah, correct.
So the right balance has to be there. I think that is where I think sometimes maybe if you don't there's no need to know the gist too much also, so that you don't end up over emoting. So okay, you just get the basic idea, okay, this is what it is, and then like I said, it happens as an interactive session with the composer and with his guidance, the way he communicates what he wants, and more than that also his kindness and patience.
Yes,
So
correct.
all that together kind of helps you give something,
Okay.
whatever the song needs.
Okay, so tell us about the working experience with the DSP. So how is he?
DSP is more like a brother.
Oh, cool.
Fun fun session.
Okay.
Where there is no pressure about anything. At the same time, we all know such a wonderful composer he is, and he is highly energetic himself.
Yes.
If anything, something you want to express, he's always open to that too. So it
Okay.
happens like, what to say, come on man, let's do it. That's how,
Yes, you
That's
can. Come on, man.
Yeah, so it happens in a very energetic and enthusiastic way, and so on. So yes, it was really wonderful to work with him, and I'm really looking forward to more wonderful songs
Cool.
with him,
Okay.
and my best wishes to him also.
Super. Mickey J. Meyer.
కోరుకున్నా స్నేహలేననుకున్నా, స్నేహబంధం పెంచుకొని కాదన్నా, చెదిరిన కల అయినా నీవురై నిజమున్నా, చలించని ప్రతిక్షణ happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days.
Wow. So, who is your best friend?
Not necessarily like I have it in the industry, but I have so many good friends, I can say.
Okay.
A lot of singers also, and even outside the industry or whatever. So nothing like best types, but yes, but I have a lot of good friends.
So, next, Haris Jairaj.
త్రాసులో నిన్నే పెట్టి తూకానికి పుత్తడి పెడితే తులాభారం తోగేది ప్రేయసికే త్రాసులో నిన్నే పెట్టి తూకానికి పుత్తడి పెడితే తులాభారం తూగేది ప్రేయసికే ఓ నీడబోలే వెంబడి ఉంటా తోడుగా చలి పొగబోలే పరుగున వస్తా తాకేనే చలి వేడుకలు కలలు నూరు వింతవు చలి మొన్న కనిపించావు మై మరచిపోయాను అందాలతో నన్ను తూట్లు పొడి చేసావే ఎన్నెన్ని నాళ్ళైనా నీ జాడ పొడలేక ఎందెందు వెతికాను కాలమే వృధాయని పరువాలని వెన్నెల కనలేని నా వేదన ఈ పొద్దే నా తోడు వచ్చేలా ఊరంతా చూసేలా ఉదాం జత ఈ పొద్దే నా తోడు వచ్చేలా ఊరంతా చూసేలా ఉదాం జత
Surya sir, such a sweetheart. I loved him a lot. So tell us about your relationship with him.
Well, it's wonderful. I mean, it's not that I get to see him often.
Okay.
But, whenever I've seen him, he's been very loving, kind. Again, like an elder brother kind of stuff. So, he's been very loving and kind. And I remember, I think, Kaun Banega Crorepati.
Yes.
When it happened in Tamil. So, he was hosting it.
Yes.
So, once, I was invited as a guest. So, at
Okay.
that time, again, it was a very pleasant and lovely experience.
Super. Yes. And you have sung so many songs with Shreya Ghoshal. So, how's your experience and tell us about her? How she?
She's a wonderful person, very encouraging, and again, very approachable. And maybe when I, sang Preminche Premava and all this, I was in awe. It was very inspiring to watch her sing because she sang it so well.
Yes.
And we all know, of course, she's one of the best singers
Finest
in the country
singer.
and also in the world. So, since I was a beginner at that time, so the way she sang, the standards she kind of set, it also inspired you and also, tensed you. What are you going to do now? And
Yeah.
things like that. At that time, she told you just relax and just enjoy your singing. You're at the right place. Don't worry and things like that. So, a few
Great
kind words.
Yeah.
So that also helped me, and of course, like the way kind of Rahman sir understands, since the first duet with Shreya was for Rahman sir, so I'm saying that he understands what a newcomer goes through.
Yes.
So he understands that and he gets it out of you. So immensely grateful to him again. So from the time my career began till now, I can hardly remember anything which was unpleasant. I don't think so there was any. So all of them, each of them have been very, kind, encouraging, patient, and very loving actually. So I'm really grateful to all of them and also to all the directors. Because so many people trust in you
Yes.
when you're called upon for something. So for that gratitude is always there and will be there.
Okay. So, Komaram Puli, Power Star Pawan Kalyan's film. So, from that film, you have sung
Amma Talli.
Amma Talli Nor Movie. Can you sing for us?
నీ నింగిన కోరిన వేళ నీ చీకటి చాకరి నోత నా కై కేకుడి కడితే కాకిల నయగారాల చిలక 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 అమ్మ తల్లే నోర్మూయవే నోటి ముత్యాల్ జార్నీయకే అమ్మ తల్లే నోర్మూయవే నోటి ముత్యాల్ జార్నీయకే నోటి ముత్యాల్ జార్నీయకే నోటి ముత్యాల జార్నీయకే.
As of
Sorry.
me, this is the most difficult song ever. Seriously, as of me. So, do you think, and how difficult it was to you?
When I was called for this song, Shweta had already sung it.
Okay. Oh,
So my portions were there. So I was more like, oh my God, what is going to happen? So Rahman sir, it was like, gave me the time to think that it is complicated.
Okay.
It is tough. He just told you, just go on the mic, and he composed certain things there itself.
Oh.
The lyric was given, and he composed it there itself, and you sing it like this, sing it like this. So only when you think, okay, it is going to be this, that, all that fear will come.
Oh.
But he didn't give that time at all. So you just go on the mic. We'll see what we can do. And tuck, 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 he started composing. Before I understood, it was over. So before I could even think whether how difficult it is going to be, he saw to it that I am out of the studio by that time.
You didn't even realize how difficult it
Yeah,
is.
of course he was
Great.
telling in between, I want it this way, I want it that way, and so on.
Okay.
Maybe I think somewhere, maybe 70% I could give. I don't know.
Super. So, did you meet Pawan Kalyan garu?
No,
not
never
yet.
got to meet him. I mean,
Okay.
of course, he's a superstar. So it's very rare because the music department get to meet them during some functions or audio
Correct,
launches
audio
and
launches.
things like that.
Yes.
But otherwise, it more or less operates independently.
Okay.
So sometimes it happens through a common gathering and things like that. But I never got to meet him as such. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So lastly, I know there's a lot of memories, lot of best moments in your life, but share one best ever moment with us.
See, when I was rejected out of the contest,
Yeah.
and you get another opportunity, and then I'm removed from the contest again, so that I could work with Rahman sir, and then all the career shaped up and so on. So maybe it's like after being out of the contest, you come in to again go to a better place or whatever. It's more like after when I got selected. At that time, he told that you have a good news and a bad news. Rahman sir told me.
Okay.
So the bad news is that I am out
You're
of the
rejected.
contest, and the good news is that he would be inviting me, or he would be I'll be calling you to Chennai to try out your voice. At that time, I had all my doubts whether it's really going to happen, but I have to tell you that he turned out to be one of the most genuine people whom I met early
Yes.
before my career started. So he told he'll be calling, I'll get a call from his studio in a week or so. But within 4 days, I got a call. At that time only, I understood, okay, how much he meant what he said.
Yes.
So that's why, I'm really grateful to him for all that, he's done for me.
Great.
Yeah.
And one more last.
Yeah.
You won so many awards along with national award, right? So how you see ante awards winning? How you see?
Well, it's a nice thing in the sense,
Encouraging?
I mean, yeah, it is definitely. I mean, when people recognize what you've done, and it's a sense of maybe a token of appreciation
Correct.
they bestow on you, where they appreciate your work and for what you have done. It is a sense of appreciation what you receive from everyone. So it's definitely, it motivates you to do better. But having said that, it's not that maybe if you're not receiving an award, you don't need to judge yourself as I'm not good or something like that, because it's better not to define yourself with that.
Okay.
You just do your best anyways, and if that has to come, that will also come. Because if you hold on to that, maybe someday when you don't get an award, you'll again feel sad.
Yes.
That is also a part of your
Career journey.
career and journey and so on. So as long as it comes, okay, you can definitely, you know, accept that you can feel grateful for whenever it is recognized and people admire your work and so on. But at other times also, ultimately it's all about giving your best every time you're called upon on the mic. That's all.
Super.
And even if an award has to come, you have to give your best anyways, right?
Correct.
And even if it doesn't, you still have to give your best.
Yes.
And because I think nothing is greater than people's love. That can't be bought.
Correct.
So for that, I think if you give your best, and whenever you're being called, you're just giving all that you have with all the involvement, then I think the genuineness within your work will connect to the people. Because even when you, no matter what, the awards are on one side, but I think when you go on stage and when you perform and when you see the joy
Yes.
in the people, and when they respond to you in different ways,
More than
wherein
anything.
they are happy, sad, everything, you know,
Yes.
that experience is special.
Correct.
So I think that's like the biggest award one could say,
Yes.
if
So
you have to define it that way. But otherwise, I think enjoying your work and do what you can.
yes. So irrespective of language, we all loved you and loving you and loves you. So thank you so much for your time. We wish and we hope definitely the super duper hit song should come from you. And
For sure.
thank
Sure.
you. Thank you so much.
I mean, my gratitude to to Vanitha TV and all the viewers of Vanitha TV, and to all the Telugu people, and of course to all my listeners, who come from varied places, and who have always trusted me, encouraged me, and your love is what really matters. I promise that I'll do my best. And thank you very much for all your love and for all your appreciation and kindness. Thanks.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. సో చూసారు కదా, అది ఒక నరేష్ అయ్యర్ అంటే ఆయన పాటల ద్వారా మనకు ఆయన చాలా పరిచయం, కానీ ఒక మనిషిగా ఆయన ఎలా ఉంటారు, ఆయన ఏంటి అని చెప్పి చూపించే ప్రయత్నం ఏదో చేసింది వనితా టీవీ. సో దట్స్ ఆల్ అబౌట్ దసరా స్పెషల్. ఎన్ని సూపర్ డూపర్ సాంగ్స్ పాడారు, అవన్నీ కూడా ఇప్పుడు వింటూ ఉంటే నాకైతే సూపర్ ఫీలింగ్ కలిగింది. సో ఇంకా సాంగ్స్ ఆయన నుంచి రావాలి అని చెప్పి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటూ, వన్స్ అగైన్ హ్యాపీ దసరా.